we're going to be reviewing some story. We're going to be cleaning up some loose ends. We're going to be taking a look in Ethan's journal, as he has been keeping a journal throughout the game, and somehow he's been finding the time to do these sketches, and the sketches are pretty good. I didn't know Ethan had this ability. But yeah, we have not been reading the journal up to now. Why don't we read it now? Read Ethan's take on the events of the game. February 9th, dawn, some forest. It should have been a night like any other, but then Chris Redfield came in and destroyed our family. He took Rose away, shot Mia right in front of me. I was knocked out, and now I'm in some forest in the middle of nowhere. What the hell is going on? I guess he wrote that after he woke up after the car accident. February 9th, early morning, Village Square. I found a village just outside the forest, but one of the villagers was attacked and dragged off by some kind of beast. I managed to survive those creatures, and an old woman told me Rose is here, somewhere. Need to find her before those monsters get to her, too. February 9th, morning, Louisa's house. I found survivors huddled together at Louisa's house. I think she's the bigwig here. But then, one of them turned into one of those creatures. He slaughtered everyone there. I get it. These monsters are the villagers, and this village is their den. I now know two things. That I'm the only one left, and that Rose might be in that castle. So that's where I'm going next. February 9th, morning, a mine. I was on my way to the castle when I was captured by a group of 5 twisted freaks. Heisenberg, a hammer-wielding asshole. Dimitrescu is the tallest woman I've ever seen. Donna has some kind of creepy doll. Moreau is some kind of nasty, pus-spewing thing. And last of all, their mother, Miranda. They can control those creatures too. What are these people? Okay, so he wrote this and drew it at some point between getting out of the mine and meeting the Duke, which was like, there's like a minute between those two things. Some merchant called himself the Duke, appeared out of a horse-drawn caravan. He seems to know what's happening here. I don't trust him. I don't have time for that. I need to search this castle for Rose, or at least some clues. February 9th, morning, Castle Chambers. This castle looks like something straight out of a gothic horror movie, complete with giant noblewoman and her 3 witch daughters. What gothic horror movies has Ethan been watching? But they caught me while I was looking for Rose and strung me up. I had to bite the bullet in order to get loose. Hurt like hell, too. February 9th, morning, Castle Courtyard. I can't find Rose anywhere in this damn castle. Perhaps she was never here to begin with. Or maybe she's being kept somewhere else. Either way, there's no reason for me to stick around. Now I just have to escape. February 9th, noon, Tower of Worship. That woman, Dimitrescu. I keep saying Dimitrescu, but the game pronounced it Domitrescu, and everyone says that's wrong. It's supposed to be Dimitrescu. Maybe not Q. Dimitrescu. Like you're supposed to pronounce the U. The game doesn't. So there's no right or wrong answer. Pronounce it however you want. Turns into a monster. I was able to kill her and escape. I found the strange flask. She said, "You'll never see your Rose again." Why can't I get that out of my head? Is it because she said I would never see my daughter again? I don't know why I would be concerned about that. February 9th, noon, altar. Rose's body is in these flasks? Who the fuck would do such a thing? My brain can't keep up with everything that's happening right now. The Duke did say there was a way to save her. It's hard to believe him, but the only thing I can do is ask the man that lives in the house with the red chimney. February 9th, afternoon, altar. So Rose was divided into 4 flasks and given to the 4 lords. Dee, Donna, Moreau, and Heisenberg. I can save Rose if I can get all 4 of those. I still don't trust this Duke, but he was right about this one thing. Time to get my daughter back. I like the idea that Ethan is writing these entries right after talking to the Duke. He's just standing there and sketching these drawings. The Duke is looking over his shoulder. Oh, not bad. I might be interested in purchasing your artwork, Ethan. Have you heard of a non-fungible token? They're all the rage these days. February 9th, afternoon, Mountain Garden. I saw Mia in the fog. What is she doing here? No, she's gone. I have to accept that, but I guess a part of me still can't. February 9th, afternoon, House Beneviento. Those waking nightmares I was having in that house was all the work of Donna. But I admit I'm still worried about the thing that Mia wouldn't tell me before. Now I'll never know what it is. Only 2 flasks left. Well, I swear I'll at least save Rose. Wasn't the thing about Mia not telling us something, wasn't that like in the hallucination? Are we assuming that was a real memory? It was kind of hard to tell if those voice recordings we were hearing were supposed to be real or if this was all being hallucinated. February 9th, afternoon, caves. I finally got hold of the 3rd flask, but the exit was blocked by that asshole Moreau. I need to find another way out. There's something else nagging me, though. He said something about Miranda wanting her baby back. I have a feeling he wasn't talking about Rose. February 9th, afternoon, lake. I ran into Chris and his goons in a shack by the lake. They seemed to be researching something. What are they up to? I had so many questions, but I get attacked by a giant fish. Turns out it was Moreau. Need to get out of here. But he said the exit was underwater. I do like the line, I have so many questions, but then a giant fish attacked. I mean, that will put an end to the conversation. February 9th, afternoon, Moreau's hut. Moreau's belly up, and I'm almost out of the lake. Then who shows up but the last child, Heisenberg. Not in person, of course, through a dusty old TV. He told me that the last flask is in some stronghold. I'm not going to let him have his way, but I don't have many options right now. This better not be a trick. And that's our summary of the events of Resident Evil Village so far. Well, we know where Heisenberg wants us to go, but we don't march to his drum. No, we do not. Still shows a beast here. I did shoot the one. Oh, hello. There is more than one. Now it's sexed off. Okay. Things that we can do. We've done a little cleanup session in the village before. We're gonna do it again. So one thing I noticed. There is a treasure box in the castle. I guess if we went back... Oh, and there's Beneviento's treasure. If we went back to where we exited the castle, maybe we could find it, because the drawbridge is up here. But there are some fish. We can get these while we're here. I don't think that's anything we'll ever be able to open up. I don't think we can walk off in that direction. Does not seem so. No. All right. All right. Fish have been collected. There. We got this slab. I said that we collected 2 balls. That's not true. We still do have to find Beneviento's ball. We did not find that. But while we're here, hey Duke.
Ah.
Oh, he's
My apologies.
He's looking at a cadeau. He's got a jar of one.
I've gotten some new stock.
Let's see. Okay. Cube de pork. Damage when taken when guarding greatly decreases. If only I ever guarded. It does seem like the only one that I actually have all of the ingredients to make, though. Unless I was able to find some poultry. Well, I also need 1 more fish for that. I mean, it wouldn't be a bad thing to just start guarding more.
Don't let up yet. I can hardly wait. Just excuse me a moment.
Let's get cooking.
Here it is. Please, join me.
Num num num.
Not a bad dish. It's sure to be a good meal.
The Duke can do a little bit of everything. He's an expert cook. He's an expert gunsmith. He constantly gets new stock in, even though no one's around here. How does the man work his magic? We may never know. Oh, I missed this. Right, so we're heading back to Beneviento to see if we can find that ball. Also, we have a slab. It says Claudia on it. And we did get a note back at Beneviento's that her mother's name was Claudia, right? So it would seem that it would be the mother's grave that this slab would go onto. Just checking around to see if there's anything else. So, let's see. Was this where the labyrinth was? Yeah, this is where the labyrinth is. So, what we need to do is find that ball. Come back here when we found it. And as far as I know, it's going to be somewhere in this section. Like the first ball, Lady D's, we found in the castle. It's not like we had to go anywhere special to get it. It was just kind of lying out there. Moreau's, we just found it in that level, in that area. Didn't really seem like there was, again, doesn't seem like there was any special place. Well, I guess we just need to look through this area. Oh, this is a beast area. I guess we just need to look around until we find it. It did say beast, and it's not X'd out. No, I'm not seeing a beast. I don't suppose it would be something in a tree, possibly. We have found one beast in a tree. Though it was a special one. And we did get a clue as to where we would find it. Well, I don't see any beasts wandering around. They're usually not really hidden or anything. So I guess the question is, can they walk away from their designated areas? I don't actually know. Why is this here? I mean, I guess if you're attacked, you might, you'd want to use it, but well, I don't think anything ever gets hidden behind these. At least I have not seen it. I have not seen that happen. All right, I'm not finding an animal. A beast. I guess we'll just have to leave it alone. Don't know if that would ever do anything. Doesn't seem like it does. Okay, here's the grave that we're talking about. Oh. Well, there's a big friend here. We have not seen this friend before. Does this friend want a magnum? So is this friend the king of, like, the henchmen? It's Hench King? Alright, that's all those. Did we have any of these left? Huh. He is an especially tough man. I hope that was worth it. That was so much ammo. Well, we got his giant crystal axe. And hey, our upgraded blocking actually was put to use. How about that? All right, this is what we were looking for. Let's see. We have our broken slab. Slam it in there. We got Berengario's chalice. And there's Claudia. Is it probably a treasure? Yeah. Antique chalice that was treasured by Berengario, one of the 4 founders. Very valuable. All right, we can sell it, I guess. I mean, I hope that was worth the ammo that we spent on that. Oh, we cannot go back up the elevator? Well, that's unfortunate. Well, whatever was up there, I guess, is lost to us. We can only hope that the ball wasn't there. What about what is this? Why isn't a beast here? Oh no, there. We did it. We're a hero. Okay, no, this is the one where the labyrinth is. Let's see, right. Labyrinth, save point. We already got that well. I wonder if there are any more of those hench kings in the game, or is that like a one-of-a-kind enemy? That guy was a lot tougher than the big werewolves. Like, so far, those big werewolves were the toughest non-boss enemy, but yeah, that guy, those have been replaced. Those are old news now. Found some explosive rounds in the bird cage. You know, that's where you keep them. This goes back out to the Duke's area. So we've left that area entirely. So I would expect that the ball would have to be somewhere around in there. Oh yeah, we never actually put this in here. We might as well do that. So, Duke, what would you think?
I've gotten some new stock.
Well, I mean, of course, we're going to sell this large crystal.
Dissatisfied? I believe this is a fair price.
No, it's fine. What about this Vivianite? I haven't seen this before.
Bits and bobs? I see.
Well, maybe you might be more interested in a crystal beast. Well, and how about this one? A giant crystal axe. It cost me quite a bit of ammo to get this.
As always, a trustworthy, fair exchange.
And I actually did not sell the Crystal Moreau.
This is Lord Moreau's? I suppose it's what they call the beauty of the grotesque.
I guess you could say that. Oh, and there's this. This is worth... Like, it's not as worth as much as the Crystal Axe. You would think this would be worth more, considering the description, but no. Apparently not.
Ah!
Uh-huh. I did get some more meat. Let's take a look at something. No, I don't have enough there. Need poultry for that. Not enough. Okay, so do not have...
Please let me know if you'd like to strengthen your weapons.
Yes. We could upgrade the mag. Probably should have done that before that fight. But, oh well. Live and learn.
This simple modification can be done in just a moment. Aha!
Probably don't need to spend my money on that quite yet. Well, the power upgrade.
Delighted to.
Oh, you can buy those back if you wanted to.
Till next we meet.
Till next we meet. Feel like I need to keep running around to see if we can find the ball. Oh. Wait, did I just never walk up here? We found the ball. There. Whose grave was it by? It was from... well, we can't read that. Okay. We found the ball. So let's see. I guess I just never walked into this, like, little nook here. I must have, because that box is pretty evident. All right. The ball was actually quite close to the labyrinth. Because the labyrinth is right up here. All right. Labyrinth number 2. What? Don't fall off the road. Look at those fences going up and down. Completely unsafe. Yeah, we did it. And we get the remains of another dead wife. And now this house is blue. And I believe that's everything from this area now. I don't think there's anything else that we could be doing in this area. We have completed labyrinth number 2. Dead wife number 2 has been obtained. Why is Ethan collecting dead wives? The Duke wants to buy them. Duke loves buying crystallized remains of people and monsters. What does he do with them? Don't ask. It's his business. All we need to go is that he's going to give us that sweet, sweet money. Hey, I found another dead wife.
Welcome.
Here it is.
You will part with this? No, I'm more than happy to purchase it.
He loves it. He is way into it.
I look forward to seeing the fruits of your exploration.
Let's see. Oh, speaking of exploration, we could go to Moreau's area, because that's where the third labyrinth is. Let's just check. Oh, there is some poultry that I did miss. It's true. Down this wise. Ah, okay, this is where I remember it. I remember there was another crank area. This must have been it. All right, only 2 poultries. But every poultry is worth it. Let's see. So, rooms are blue. Animals, X'd out. Okay, Louise's house. We should go there. We did get a key. Does that open her house? I don't know, but we could check it out. Do we want to do that? Let's do that first. Maybe before we, head back to Moreau's area. Is robbing this poor village ever going to be completed? Will Ethan be spending the rest of his life running back and forth across this village, opening locked doors, and finding treasures to steal? Oh, actually, there's stuff down here. Like that. I missed this. Missed this entirely. Teddy bear. What? It's a treasure. Slightly dirty teddy bear. The Duke will probably buy. Why would he buy this? I don't. He's into plushies? Mr. Winters, don't you know this is a collectible plush of a beloved cartoon character from this part of the world? Mr. Winters, I'm shocked at how unknowledgeable you are when it comes to animation from this part. Yes, I get maybe it's something like that. And this room is still red. Scrap? Okay, now it's blue. Yeah, that's right. I wanted to get around to the... Yeah, and that's right. That tractor has always been in the way. Oh, there's another chicken around here. Well, looks like the... That's... Yeah, that's like a fence, isn't it? I don't think I can get in there. There is more poultry to be had. Down here? Yeah, there they are. More poultry. X'd out. Do we have friends in the tall grass? Oh, he caught me by surprise. Also, yes, that is the big one. Don't know if I would be able to see him from a distance. We're in red. I guess we need to craft a heal. Let's see some. I don't think we ever got like no, we never got the recipe for magnum ammo, did we? No, we did not. Let's just review some things. Let's see. Sniper rifle. I don't know why it would require chem fluid. That's just as ridiculous as the explosive rounds requiring herbs. Like, I'm not made of herbs here. He's a tricky one. Ah, so this is just blocked off altogether. Yeah, I guess you just can't get back to the doors. Well, let me take a look at this key. The key from Louise's necklace. Well, it's nice to know. I mean, the house is blue. I guess there wouldn't be anything there. Just having a quick look around. Before they would show the icon of the key on locks that you could use it on. But nothing is standing out here. He just goes to town on you. I appreciate his patience. Oh, achievement. I guess is that all of them? All right. I guess that is every big werewolf. Assuming that's what the achievement is. All right. Well, when I came to this house, I thought we were going to use the key. But it does not appear that there is anything for here to use the key on. I did not expect to find a big werewolf. That is what we found, and we killed it, and I guess now we have the achievement that we have now killed all of them. We also got a couple more poultries. I wonder if the lichens, like, do the surviving lichens eventually turn into that? Like, is that their final form? Like, I don't see any normal lichens around. So I'm wondering if the ones that are still alive, maybe do they eventually turn into that? Guess what I got?
Well then, feel free to peruse.
Got one of these and a crystal ancient beast. You love those. And also this dirty teddy bear. From the price, it doesn't seem like you love this so much, but
As always, a trustworthy, fair exchange.
what about foods? I need a couple more fish before I could do this one. Oh no, but I have enough for this. Health greatly increases permanently. I like the sound of that. The word greatly is appealing.
Don't let up yet. We've gathered all the ingredients. Now... Apologies for the wait. Here's your share.
Do you think that the Duke has like a full-size kitchen in the back of his cart?
Not a bad dish.
Like, I don't see how he's making this stuff, but he apparently has the tools somewhere. Need, let's see, more fish and finest fish for this. And I need more fish and poultry. But it looks like we have all the meat that we will need.
I'm skilled at all sorts of weapons. I can hardly wait for the next ingredients.
Okay, so we did that. Let's see. I wanted to... Oh yeah, the drawbridge. Can we do that? Like, when we left the castle and came into this area, we passed by some drawbridges. We have this crank now. We should see if we can... do a drawbridge. I would say this counts as a room, but it's not showing up as blue or red. Oh, special box? Well, not that key. Ah, Louisa's key goes into this. Cesare's goblet? Tell me about this goblet. An antique goblet that was treasured by Cesare, one of the 4 founders. Okay, so I guess we have now found 2 of the cups belonging to the founders. Are there 2 more cups to find? I guess. Okay, we don't have Louisa's key anymore. So I guess that's the only purpose it had. To find this cup. Alright. Moving on. So the main reason I actually came here was I wanted to go to the drawbridge and see if we can move it down now that we have the crank. And why do we want to do that? Well, it brings us to a box. Explosive rounds are good. But that can't be the only reason to do this, is it? A boat? Ooh, tell me about the boat. Looking around, just want to see. Where could this boat take us? Oh, there's a well we didn't do over there. Oh, this is where we came out after we killed Lady D, I guess. can go that way. Can we go through the house to get to the well? Yeah, we can. Oh, that's not an item. That's a ladder. It's a long ladder. Uh-huh. All right, some torture devices, some falling ceilings. Okay. The room does show up on the map. And it's red. So what can we find? Alright, I can push for reasons. Alright, can I bring up another one and push this other cart out of the way? I guess that's the puzzle. I guess that's what it is. Well, nope, not that one. Well, except actually there isn't one. There isn't actually one behind it, is there? I guess I could I push it off of it? Just to the ground? Oh yeah, okay, that's Oh no, we're pulling it. Okay. No, we're pushing. We're pushing. There we go. All right. Is that fine? Can I like get on? Okay, yeah, I can. Explosive rounds are good, but you'd think there'd be something more. Large pigeon blood ruby. A large ruby that's red as blood. Looks like it can be inserted into something. Like a necklace with 2 holes, maybe? One hole has been filled. Alright, need to find something else that could fill the second hole. Ooh, magnum ammo. Still red. There we... What? No, is it? About to say there we go, but was it? Let's take a look. No! Still red. It is still red here. Well... If whatever it is up there. I don't know if we could actually get back up there. Unless it's a shiny that we could see. But a lot of stuff blocking our view, so... Well, I'm pretty sure we have the thing that, like, the main thing that we came here for, which was to fill one of the holes on this necklace with a ruby. Wonder how valuable this necklace is going to be, considering it's kind of making me go out of my way to find the things that are going to fill this necklace. So let's see. It might have been the only thing. Possibly the only reason to come out here. There's the boat. This is where we came out after the big battle. Or is it? Or is this another room? No, it's another room. Oh, I cannot headbutt this. It's going to force me to use the gun. How insulting. I have a method of saving ammo. It's not going to let me do that. It's going to force me to use ammo. Oh. Got dudes. Oh, didn't drop anything? They usually do. I guess they're just going to keep spawning out of that. Is probably what's happening. I hear you. Ooh, look at all this money. Look at all this money. Ethan's stealing all the money. Oh. I got a trophy for the enemy being on fire. Oh, this needs to be lit up. Okay. That's the puzzle. There we go. Thank you. All right, we're all blue. And this is opened up. And we get Golden Lady statue. We got the Wood Lady statue earlier in the game in the castle. But now we have Gold statue. Oh, and Magnum ammo. And let's see, it's blue, and that box is X'd out. Let's have a look at our treasure. Statue based on Domitresque. That's narcissistic. I can't believe she would have a golden statue made of herself. Next time I see her, I'll give her such a talking to about that. Why did she hide her golden statue down here? No one's gonna see it. All right. Was there anything else around? Oh, maybe this is where we came out after the fight. Okay, so that's not opening anymore. Right, so there's that, and that. Right, that. Just to make sure. And this was all blue. That was indeed all blue. Yeah, I guess this is probably everything in this section. Unless there's some fish to fish. But I do not see any fish to fish. Look at how this boat spins. Really tight turning radius on this boat. I wonder if there's a reason to go down this way. Is there anything to find? I mean, we can go down quite a distance, it seems. Yeah, there is another dock right here. Where did that take us? An area I don't think we've been in before. Ah. Well, look who thought they could hide. Fish, and finest fish. We finally got finest fish. I like how there's like a line tied here going out into the water, implying that someone was, you know, fishing. And then here comes Ethan with his method of fishing. Ethan doesn't have time for traditional fishing. Ethan Winters believes if your way of fishing doesn't involve bullets, is it really fishing? Oh, okay, let's push our way through this. What is this section? Dark and tree roots. Takes us to the ceremony site, but I'm pretty sure we have not been here before. Oh, looks like Chris's team set up here. We'll just take their ammo. A mine, a flashbang, explosive round, a mine. Foregrip. There, it's over there. For a shotgun. An antique coin. Intricately designed coin. Looks like one from the Baker House. It is true, in RE7, we could power up our stats through coins. I guess this one doesn't do that, but I guess we can sell it. I like the idea that Chris and his team come back later. No, come back right now and catch Ethan in the act of looting their base. Ethan, you're not supposed to loot our stuff. Like, it's fine when you're doing it to someone else. DNA sequencing complete. 99.95% match to Dulvi mutamicety. The deviation of 0.05% can presumably be attributed to artificial changes by humans, which means this is probably the source. Further investigation into how the connections managed to find and extract the mold is needed. The fungal colony is spread out under the entire village. When you take the Baker incident into account, the hosts of the Mutamycete are part of a network of consciousnesses. If that network is linked to here, then we could assume this organism here is data storage. If that's the case, then what data is Miranda after? Okay, now we finally have the plot of the game. This is the origin of the mold. The connections stole mold from this village to create Evelyn. And that's why Rose has been kidnapped, to use her mold to bring Evelyn back to life, because Evelyn is the daughter. All right, that's our plot. We finally found it. It was hidden in this optional cave. I mean, I'm sure they would have told us this at some point. Oh. I was looking that in there, didn't even notice these dudes. Like the writhing tendrils had my attention. You see them, right? I mean, I know it's dark, but you can see the writhing tendrils. You can see, better look at him there. Maybe just a little preview of when we inevitably have to fight the mold collective. Like they did say there is a network of mold underneath the village. So that's something to look forward to. Let's see. Was there anything else back here that we could take a look at? I do remember there was something here that we did not have the item that we needed. I doubt we have it now. The umbrella logo is here, and it says you could do something, but no, I don't believe we have what we need. Well, it doesn't seem like there's anything else here, so we might have done everything that we can do in this area. Or at least for now. Mold, Duke. There's mold everywhere underneath our feet.
Seeking something in particular?
Baby parts, Duke. You know that. Don't mock me.
All sorts of weapons modifications, and we'll do them for a small fee.
All right. One crystal skull. One antique coin. One golden lady narcissistic statue. And one Cesare's goblet.
Splendid. Do you know its worth?
Well, I'm trusting you. You're my connection here. What about the kitchen? We need more poultry for the 3 flavored mite. the Samarel de Pesti. We need a couple more fish for that, but we do have the finest fish. So got a couple more fish and we're good. Movement speed being faster is pretty good.
Pay me no mind.
Just take a quick look. That's probably fine for right now.
I look forward to seeing the fruits of your exploration.
All right, so another thing that we wanted to do was do the third labyrinth. Like, that was like the first thing that I meant, like kind of the first thing that I mentioned when we were cleaning up this village this time, and took a little while for us to actually get back to it. Interesting how much time you can spend in this game just, you know, doing this kind of stuff. Like, if you didn't want to do all this, like, you certainly don't have to. Labyrinth puzzle is behind there. You could beat the game a lot faster if you didn't want to. All right, third labyrinth. Onto the water wheel. Okay. About to say, so far, there's been like a barricade all around it. But let's do that. We're gonna need to. Yeah, there we go. Not getting a real good perspective, no matter which way I'm turning this. What I would really like is to be able to move the camera above the labyrinth. Oh, there we go. Huh. You know, so far the first one was the toughest. Ooh, chartreuse skull. Getting fancy. All right. Another treasure obtained. You know, we could go back down to where the water's been drained and see if we can find a thing. Let's see, if you went through there, and that goes to... Okay, that goes to the section where we found the Magnum. Because like, the only thing I'm thinking about is that there was that treasure chest on that boat. And I'm wondering, could we get the... Could we find that boat? Oh, no. No, the game is saving me from myself as I was going to explore all this to look for one chest. The game is stopping me, saying, no, you're not going to do that. Stop it. That's probably for the best. Meanwhile, Heisenberg is wondering, what's taking him so long? I put up the signs and everything, so he'd know where to go. Sends out scouts to look for Ethan. What do you mean he's standing on the side of a lake shooting fish?
You wish to make a purchase?
Got more of this sweet wife corpse.
Aha! I look forward to seeing the fruits of your exploration.
Got one more wife corpse to find somewhere, Duke. All right, and that is our second go-round at cleaning up the village. So, we got a bunch of treasures. We killed a bunch of beasts. Anything that was red, basically anything that's red is blue now. We did the 2 labyrinths. We discovered the plot of the game. You wouldn't have thought we would have found that out in like this optional segment where we're just going around cleaning up stuff that we missed. You wouldn't have thought that, but we did. We've discovered what the game is actually about and how it connects to Resident Evil 7. Like I said, I assume that there's going to be a cutscene later on where it actually tells us that, because there's no way you could just miss this information. But we did find an optional cave where we read a note stating outright how this game connects to RE7. So, pretty good session, pretty good cleanup session, I think. So, 3 lords down. We've cleaned up as much as we possibly can, I believe, at this point, which means it's time to head into the 4th area, head into the factory, where I was going to say Heisenberg awaits, but Heisenberg says that he wants to make a deal with us instead of killing us. I guess we will find out what that's all about next time with Resident Evil Village.